EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today we bring you live final round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational presented by MasterCard. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon, we've got a tie at the top at 13 under par. Included among them is the golfer we'll be watching, as this should prove to be a compelling round of golf. So no fairway to start, but no reason to panic either, Frank.
Oh, no pitches on the scorecard, Rich. Just see what he can do on the hole.
Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay the third.
146 yards left to the hole, pin sitting back right.
From the rough into the bunker, or the frying pan into the fire, sometimes mistakes, they just have a way of compounding themselves. Yeah, too much spin coming out of that sand. Not quite the run out you're looking for, and that'll come up a wee bit short. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. It'll hold tight at -13. Back to the action here at the Bay Hill Club and Lodge. Second hole, it is a pretty demanding par 3, Frank.
Goal really is to just carry that front bunker or sneak it a little right of that and try and cheat it around.
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward. One of the hardest things in golf is to turn 3 shots into 2. And with that beautiful use of the flop shot, it's a good chance really to get up and down.
That finished off for par here at the second. And he'll stay right where he is. This is a good scenic par 4, the third here at Bay Hill. That huge lake on the left, it's obvious. You want to keep it away from that. If you do, you'll have a short iron in and a chance to make a 3. Another good drive. That's been a key, and a few more of those as this round goes along would do wonders in trying to hold on and win this tournament. So a breeze at his back as he readies his second to the par 4.
Well, no surprise. We've already seen some great iron shots this week, but that is another one.
Yeah, no sweat. It is a birdie here at the third. And that'll put him at 1 under for his round and 14 under for the tournament. This is solid par 5 right here, the fourth hole at 561 yards. Plays a little bit longer because it is gently uphill. 2 good shots, though, and you'll have a chance for a birdie. Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
"13 feet away." Good run going here early. This is birdies at 3 and 4. He moves to 15 under. We move to the tee now at the 390-yard par 4 fifth here at Bay Hill. Don't let that distance fool you. Bunkers on both sides of the fairway and a well-protected green make par a good score here. So from a little more than 70 yards, this is second. Okay, not too bad there. Shouldn't be much in this for birdie. How about the run here? That a third consecutive birdie to 16 under par. Moving on, we get a look at one of the most iconic holes at Bay Hill, the 555-yard par 5 6th. It is a sight to behold. Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Everything going right now. That a fourth consecutive birdie. He moves to 17 under par. Frank, the good news as you come to the 7th after that beast of a par 5 is that it's just under 200 yards and there's no water.
It's not as long as the second, but it's just as demanding. Very narrow entry into this green.
and that's going to be too strong. It is into one of the two back bunkers around this 7th green. Yeah, tough to gauge quite how far the ball's going to travel coming out of the sand, and that checks up a little bit short. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll remain 4 clear of the field. We now arrive at the demanding par 4 8th, measuring 460 yards, fairway bunkers on the left, and a pond guarding the green. Getting ready to tee off here at the 8th. Frank, this hole has it all. Dogleg, bunkers, water. How do you successfully navigate it?
It's such a pretty looking hole, Rich. That bunker down the left just sort of pops out and you see it. So you can either work it off that to the right, either that or just aim a little right. But be careful of those trees on the right.
That's a good strike right there, and this is going to split the middle. From the fairway nota, this is second.
160 gets him to the hole. Pin sitting in the back left portion of the green.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good, and even money, really, to make birdie.
Wow, just a hair off target, and those are the ones that'll drive you crazy. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll maintain that 4-shot lead. Final hole now of the front side. It's a 474-yard par 4. And Frank, you played it before. What works best here?
Well, ideally a nice little draw off the tee. But the hole's quite weird because the tee shot shapes to the left and yet the green goes the other way.
Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony and a great result in the fairway. Frank, you want to make the turn in style? We're here at the 9th, the approach shot, and what are we looking at?
Big green, one of the biggest on the golf course. This hole's changed a lot with equipment over the years, so long iron, even a mid iron for some people, to a very generous green. Just pitch it on the front third, and you'll be having a birdie putt here at 9. Maybe a little too pumped up there. That just flew past the flag, but still an outside chance for a birdie.
He'll have 17 feet on this putt. What a great putt that is. It's a birdie here at the 9th, and that will be a 31 on the front side, 5 under par. We start the backside at Bay Hill with a par 4, 400-yard dogleg to the right. 2 bunkers through the fairway and 1 on the right. Accuracy off the tee is critical. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Pin cut back left here today as he stares down his second to the par 4. Oh. Okay, that one in for a bogey here at 10. And that could make things a little more interesting as the lead's down to 3. Another par 4 here, the 11th. It's just under 440 yards. This time, there's water looming left and then bunkers on the right-hand side. It's a pretty good challenge, Frank.
This hole's very similar to the third hole on the front side. 2 bunkers down the right side. Just got to keep it a little left. You don't have to hit driver here. Well, that's an excellent tee shot down the right side. It's just been punished a little bit, though, unfairly, because the hole is cut front right.
Perfect spot to play this second, middle of the fairway.
It's been a beautiful round of golf today. It's been a clinic with the irons, and well, more evidence there. The swing, the strike, and look how close that is.
Okay, that ball online all the way. It's a birdie here at 11. And stop the presses if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year. Teeing it up here on the 12th, 574-yard par 5, Frank.
Another one that's reachable, obviously long and straight. That rough down the right side, though, is normally very thick. Avoid the 2 bunkers, lots of contours and undulations around this green.
Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be.
that was unlucky too. If that ball had just slowed down, it could have been an eagle putt. Just kept going. Oh, just over the back.
Now this for another birdie. Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside. And the rest of the field squarely in the rear view mirror now. This is up to a 5-shot lead. At the par 4 13th now, Frank, what's the key here?
Really avoid those 3 bunkers, Rich. You don't want a fairway bunker shot over water for your second shot.
It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Pin tucked in the back right here as he readies his second.
It might have been perhaps a little conservative, but right in the heart of the green.
Oh man, the speed was spot on. A good putt, but nothing to show for it. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And this one, close to being over, as it'll remain a 5-shot cushion. Frank, I like a good par 3 over 200 yards, requiring that one good clean strike. And here's a good case in point, 216 yards, all you want.
Yeah, bunkered at the back, bunkered to the left side, a little collection area to the right. So really, in the end, you've got one choice. That's hit your best.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. He's been good all day around the greens. This is second. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And this will stay a 4-shot advantage with time run out for the rest of the field.
Frank, the 15th, kind of a fun golf hole if you can curve your ball.
Well, that's a huge dogleg to the right, isn't it?
It's much easier if you're a right-hander if you cut it down here. If you don't cut it, then make sure you don't run out down that left side.
He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Now a second from 173. Well, sometimes you can get a little too cute. Hits the green on the fly, but too much action on the ball, and you find yourself trying to get up and down to save par. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he's going to stay at 19 under par.
Frank, this is a great hole late in the round. Par 5 and a chance to really make up some ground or extend the lead. I mean, you can make some things happen here. Shortest of the 4 par 5s and reachable for just about everyone. But really, it's the second shot. The better the tee shot, the easier you make that second shot.
And that will do just fine. Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. All right, never a doubt going for it in 2, and Frank safely aboard here at the 16th at Bay Hill.
Exactly, Rich. Not an overly long par 5, very scoreable, and that's what we expect.
Some days you just can't miss, and this is one of those days. What a putt there as he'll walk away with an eagle. We arrive now at the 221-yard par 3 17th, a beach bunker front of the green, bunkers left and long, and water wrapping around to the right.
Now from the bunker. Just a little splash out on this par 3.
Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that race is right on by. Nope. Good stuff, though it is for a bogey 4. But fortunately, this one still well in hand. Finishing hole at Bay Hill is the demanding 458-yard par 4. Water to the right, OB along the entire left side. A 4 almost feels like a birdie here. Ooh, some big drives today. That might be the biggest of the bunch.
I've seen some long tee shots, but it's the advantage to tee that ball up. Get it up there quickly, get the wind behind you. It's amazing how far you can hit it.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Okay, safely on the putting surface out of the sand. Would have maybe liked to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world. Yes, what a final round this was, from being on the outside looking in to a big lead. As we'll watch and wait, but this certainly must feel like this will be a victory. Frank, always nice to test yourself at one of the game's great venues, the Bay Hill Club and Lodge. What a day.
Yeah, and you know you've played a golf course where the PGA Tour has visited for so many years. So you, like the best players in the world, great opportunity to test your skills.
For Frank Nobilo and all of us here at EA Sports, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long until next time.